How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Baseball season is just about amongst us. And I tell you what, Reds not projected to win a lot of baseball games this season, but I think this is a Cincinnati Reds team. It's been tough these past couple seasons, and it may still be tough for a couple more years, but I think this is a team, there's a lot of young guys really worth watching that can become core players of this team and core players to build around. And there's a lot of guys to be kind of hopeful to see them take that next step, or the competition within for some of these positions, like the shortstop, third base position we're going to see play out over these years. I'm pretty excited about it. There's no other guy that I'm more excited to see this season. I think he's going to have a monster season, and he's going to build off last season, than Nick Lodolo. Oh, I love this guy. I love me some Nick Lodolo. And I'll say first and foremost, I have a soft spot for the pitchers that don't beat you with the heat. When a guy can throw a 93, 94 mile per hour fastball and still strike players out or batters out at an above average league rate, oh, they're doing something right. And I love that. It speaks toes to the longevity of this guy's career, the talent he has, and again, just the ability to get batters out with just not throwing it as hard as you can up there. I love it. Lodolo, though, at a glance, I mean, this is a guy, again, a little bit up and down beginning of the season, had a hard time finding the strike zone, had a hard time getting batters out. But I tell you what, he finished this season as about as good as you can. You've seen this guy's opponent batting average drop every single month this past season. I think that's one of my favorite stats of this guy, because it just shows that he was growing every single month and getting better and better. The more teams learned about him, the better he became. You know, normally you see it's the opposite. It's like guys get figured out, they make the adjustment. It was the opposite. Lodolo was figuring out this league. He was figuring out his own stuff, figuring out his game, and he got better and better. His 1.7 whip to start the first half of the season was all the way down to a 1.07 whip to end the season. Again, just showing this guy was starting to get control. His command was there coming near the end of the season. But again, let's break down what this guy can do. Just looking at his pitch repertoire and the way he's incorporated that into getting batters out so far his first year. The fastball, loves using that high heat. Throw that high heater, get the guys going upstairs. He likes to drop that nasty curveball on these guys. I mean, they got 44% whiff rate. Half of his strikeouts came from that curveball. The guy has a pretty good balance where he isn't dominant in just one pitch, but he likes to throw everything up there at these guys. Again, keeps the batter guessing. Without question, you want to see some work on that changeup, a little bit of work on that slider. That changeup still or a little bit of work on that sinker, I should say. The changeups is what he's had the most difficult with. Batters batting about 350 against him with it last season. But again, I think the changeup's one of those things. I always feel good about it going into next year, because a lot of guys, they develop that into that second, that third year, and you really start to see them get control, get command of that. And you look at Lodolo, and again, it's stuff you look at and say he's just got to get used to burying those pitches. He's going to get used to getting that changeup lower. He's going to get that sinker lower. And that's going to, again, when you look at what this guy's trying to do, you throw that fastball high, you get him thinking high, and then you beat these guys down low. And I think that fits the perfect formula for what any successful pitcher wants to do in the league. And this guy's going to figure it out. You know, you get the guys looking high, you get that eye level up in the air, you elevate that fastball, and then you hammer them down low. You get that changeup low, you get that slider low, you beat him with that nasty curveball low, or the sinker, I keep saying slider, you get that sinker low. I think that's going to do wonders for this guy. And I think we've seen, again, that later in the year where he got a little bit more control of that, because his fly ball rate was going down later in the year. And that's obviously a testament to this guy figuring out, hey, we got to nail these balls a little bit lower. We're leaving these off-speed pitches too high in the zone. Players are making contact. He's figuring that out. And I think, again, he grows on that. I think we see him figure out some of his, his number 3, his number 4 pitches a little bit more. And that's going to do wonders, because he's got, I can't express it enough. When you got a guy that doesn't throw 101 miles an hour coming up through the league, or even 97, you have to have nasty stuff. You have to be able to play that game of chess with the batter, where you keep them guessing, you put the pitch where they can't hit it. And in locations that, again, high chance that they're going to ground out or fly out, they're not going to make solid contact. And I think Lodolo was figuring that out. And when he really starts to figure out this third and fourth pitch, and gets better control and command of those as well. I mean, it's the potential for this guy is ridiculous. He had a great rookie year. teams are having our players are having a very hard time hitting this guy. And I think we go into this season, and I think we see him take that next big step. And I think I really love where the Reds are right now. You talk Ashcraft, you talk Lodolo, you talk Green. I mean, you got a potential. The Reds go from all these rookie pitchers, these young guys, to looking at a 1-2-3, at least a 1-2, nasty 1-2 punch, and for years to come for this team. You get some of the batters figured out. I tell you what, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Lodolo. I can't wait to see what this young team in general can do. I just feel like there's so much potential in this Reds team right now. It's exciting to watch. Guys playing for their jobs, showing us what they got. I can't wait. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.